everybody, what's going on? I'm going to do another install video for you guys. I'm not sure if you guys feel the same way I do or not, but the lighting in my Challenger can need a little improvement. I already upgraded the lighting in my wife's JKUG Wrangler. I upgraded the lighting in my 13 Dodge Ram, and I wanted to upgrade the lighting in here. I already have the puddle lights that say RT. Those are all LED. And my vehicle is a 2018 RT. I wanted to replace the map lights, the trunk light, and the light in the glove box. Primarily, you don't use the light in the glove box for all that much, but if I'm upgrading one, I might as well upgrade them all. And the things I'm gonna be doing is show you how to pop off the map lights. There's a video from the company I bought them from that does a really good job. I bought all mine from Diode Dynamics. I think the total was around $50. You get two lights for the map lights because there's two bulbs in there. One bulb for the trunk and one bulb for the glove box. The trunk one is definitely going to be a huge, massive improvement because if you pop your trunk at all whatsoever at night, it's very hard to see. It doesn't go and take care of the whole entire trunk area. It does an okay job, but it's very minimal at best. So what I'm going to do is I already took one of them out just to show you exactly what it all involves and what you got to look for, and then we'll move to the glove box license. It's right in here, and then the trunk. It's going to be a little bit different. It's 80 degrees right now, and it's very hot and sunny outside, as you could tell. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you the one I already popped off and show you how easy it is to get off. All right, the cover actually sits in there just like that, okay? What you're going to do is you're going to get a plastic pry tool, like an interior trim tool, and you either want to pry like right about here or right about here. Because the one that I have out sits just like this, and you can tell it has two tabs right there. You definitely don't want to break them tabs. And then this tab is in the back, closest towards the rear of the car. So you just kind of want to have it up in here like this. It's up in there like that. You just kind of want to pull forward and then down, and then it pops right out. It does have this little heat shield right here. You can tell right there. Try to get a better picture of it. It's a heat shield, and all that does is, since it's an incandescent bulb that comes with the car, it gets very hot. And with these LEDs, the amount of heat that it gives off is extremely minimal. Like, you could literally hold it in your hand, you could barely feel any heat at all whatsoever. So you don't need this, and you actually have to remove this to even get the bulb out. Okay, and it takes a festoon bulb. I think that's how you say it. It looks just like that. The stock one, let me find it for you real quick, is right there. That's what it looks like. And then that's what the new one looks like. And the only thing you might want to do is these little clips right here. I don't know if you can tell. These little clips right here. Sometimes when you take this bulb out, you have to squeeze them together a little bit, and you'll actually feel it snap right in. And then when you do go and do it, what I did was I turned the interior lights off, and that's how much brighter it is. I mean, it's significantly brighter. I'll take another video because everybody pretty much sees what they look like on a daily basis. The other ones that you'll see at night, it'll make a dramatic difference. I kind of want to do before and after, but that means I'd have to wait a whole entire day or try to film it out here with no light. I do not have a garage, so I really can't do that. So like I said, you just want to put the pry tool about right here or right here, and then you'll feel it pop. You don't have to worry about breaking it. It's pretty resilient. Just don't go and torque on it too bad, and then you'll be able to go and get it out. And then, like I said, that little metal piece will be there, and you just go and you just pop that out. You don't need it at all. Just put in your spare parts bin, and I'll show you what the other one looks like as soon as I get it out. All right, as you can see, that's what it looks like when you first get it out. Like I said, it has this little cover right there, and make sure that you go and see, it just goes and pops right off. It goes up there like that and just pops right down. Just make sure you give the bulbs about 5 minutes of cooling time, because if not, they'll be extremely hot since they're incandescent. And like I said, it just goes and pops right out. You just want to go and squeeze the tabs a little bit. I get the ones from Diode Dynamics, and they make all kind of stuff. I mean, push it right in like that. And just make sure that they are specific for pullers. Oh, they both work, see? And then just to replace it, there. Sometimes you gotta just push a little bit, but see, works perfectly fine. This one is the correct one that goes in here. Whoop. Don't drop it again. Like, it's kind of hard filming with one hand, but you kind of get them. You know what I mean. See? Much, much better. All right, we're gonna move on to the glove box. And the glove box is right behind here. You just wanna try to get in there as best as you can. It's kind of hard, I'm not gonna lie, because of how it's set up. And there's really no easy way of going and doing it. You could depress that, and you might be able to get out a little bit easier. But I'm gonna probably have to go off camera real quick. But like I said, it's just right there. It's a 194 168 bulb, and I'll show you what it looks like when it comes out. All right, that's what she looks like when she comes out. It'll actually come out flat like this, and it's kind of a pain. You can kind of tell right there, that thing, you can pop it out of the top, just push down just right here, and it gives you enough room. It just goes and pops right back in. But then the bulb actually sits back behind this part right here. It's kind of a pain, but it takes two hands. But once you go and you can kind of feel around, and you can get it done that way. So I'm gonna put the new one in and basically show you what it looks like. All right, and as you can tell, it is significantly brighter. You'll be able to see a lot better when there's not 9 tons of sun coming in the window, but it's not that bad to get in. Those particular ones, they have a special polarity to them, so whenever you go and you put in, you feel like you're getting ready to seat it. If it doesn't flash like it's getting ready to come on, just rotate it 180 degrees, try it then, and as soon as you see the light, you know you're in the right spot. Just push it, and then you'll hear a little pop of it going and snapping in. So as you could tell, it's definitely significantly brighter. So that's definitely going to be a good upgrade in case you store stuff in here and that other piece is. So now you're all good. So now we'll move on to the trunk. Hey everybody, we're back now, back in the trunk. Not sure if you can tell, but I'm literally sitting in the trunk, as you can tell, and there's the light right there, and you just have to pry on one of the ends, and the whole light will come down like that. And that's the type of bulb it is. So you can pull all the way down like this. See, here's a tab right here, a little tab right there. I'm gonna go and pull that down real quick, and then we'll come back. All right, we're back, and you're probably thinking, why'd I just go and disconnect the whole bulb for? These bulbs get extremely hot, and it was already getting hot in my hand, just holding it like that. There is a tiny little clip, hopefully the camera can zoom in, yep, right there. You just decompress that, and it slides right out, and that clip will actually be in that little groove right there on the back side, on the bulb side. So basically what you have to do with this is just these two little tabs. There's a tab there, and there's a tab there. What you want to do is, since this tab is steeper there, you want to take that, put it around there, loop it over, and it should be able to secure right on there. I'm gonna wait a couple minutes so this bulb will cool down. This is the bulb from Diode Dynamics, right there. It's a 44 millimeter. And all the ones I bought are all cool white. I bought, like I said, the two maps, the one for the glove box and the one for the trunk. Of course, you want to face this down. It'll go and it'll give you the most amount of light possible. I really couldn't get a good picture of how dark it is back here, but it is extremely dark, even with as many times as I've went shopping, grocery shopping, stuff out with my wife and my daughter. It's very hard to see back here. It doesn't cover the whole entire area. So it's easier just to go in and disconnecting that and just go and put the bulb in by yourself with it already out. That way you don't have to worry about going and burning yourself or anything crazy, because it will get hot. Just like the puddle lights, try to turn your lights off you know, with a switch. With these ones, I don't think you can turn off with the trunk, because it has just an activation for whenever the trunk's open. So we'll go, and it should be cool enough now. We'll go and I'll install it real quick, show you how it goes back in and everything else. I'm literally in the trunk of the car, so it's the only way to really do it. I guess you probably could put the seats back down, but you have to climb in and out and dirty up your interior. But as you can tell right here, this is the actual bulb here. I'll put it against the actual color of their car. Like I said, it has a little clip here and a little clip here, and it literally goes on just like this. That's how it sits. What you're going to want to do to go and get it off, this part is solid because it's part of the actual housing. This part, I'm not sure if you can tell or not, but it'll flex a little bit. Okay, what you want to do to get this off easier, this will be around here, and this will be around here. Okay, just like that. What you're going to want to do is just compress this just a little bit. Comes right off. Okay. The new one, obviously, is a lot bigger, surface area wise, but it'll fit in just the same way. I'm using gloves for this one only because it is actually an open circuit board LED. I just didn't want nothing to happen to it. Okay, this goes in the same exact way. You just want to go like this, put it around like that, boom, you're golden. Because as you could tell before, there was hardly any light coming out of it, and now look at all the light you get. And this is going to dramatically change the visibility in here. They do come in other colors. I'm not 100% sure. I'll put the link to all the lights and everything in the video description. Like I said, these are all from Diode Dynamics. I've bought other ones before, not for this car, but for my other vehicle, from a different company. I don't want to mention their name. They used to make them really, really good before, and now I've only had them for a couple months in my truck, and they're absolutely terrible. So upgraded to these ones in here. I did, like I said, I did my wife's JKUG. She's thrilled with it. It looks absolutely amazing in hers. So much more light. Couldn't see anything before. Now you can see a lot. So now I'm going to go and pretty much be done with this. Now they do make other lights too. Like they might make side markers for different vehicles, but they do come in other colors. I know for some of the other colors that I looked at, there was amber, blue, red. There are other ones that you can get some sort of different colors. Not every one of them you can get a different color in, but they do come in two types of white, the 5000K and the 6000K. I went with the cool white because it matches everything else. You get the most amount of brightness, and there's even different brightness lumens per bulb. So just make sure you get the ones that you want. I would get all the ones that would go and match. I got all the ones for the same exact color, with the most amount of lumens that you can, because there's not that much of a big price difference, and you'd rather just buy it once or just buy what you want. Like I said, please check out Diode Dynamics website. Tons of good information. They did have some videos in them. They did have a video on the map lights if you want to check that out too. I wanted to make one that pretty much did the whole interior ones. I didn't see any videos out on that, but it's very, very simple, and I basically filmed the whole entire length of the video. It's only been about 20 minutes, so anybody can go do it at home. If you please could like and subscribe to the channel. I put out different videos for my Ram, my Challenger, and my wife's JKU. So I just want to say thanks for going and tuning in, and if you don't get the lights, they're more than worth it. Alright guys, this is the last part of the video. As you could tell, it's nighttime. I wanted to see what the lights look like, so this is the first chance I'll actually get to see them at night. As you can tell, It is much, much brighter. Not super bright to where it's blinding you, but there's no way anybody can say that they, you know, that you can't see what's going on. I hope that's coming across as a pure white light and not a yellow light or anything like that, but it is ultra bright white. And we'll go check out the trunk. Wow. Yeah, you can definitely see everything you could possibly want to see in here. So it's definitely worth the investment. It's definitely worth the $50. And now we'll check out the glove box as soon as the interior lights go off. It should be here momentarily. Just want to give you guys the exact way it looks when there's nothing else on in here and everything else. Because if I turn it on now, it's going to get washed out by the interior lights. But I mean, you could definitely tell just by sitting in here. I mean, there's no reason why you can't see what's going on. I'm gonna try to cover these up as best as you can, but yeah, there should be any reason why you can't see in there either. I mean, it's really bright. But I'm extremely happy with the way they look. Like I said, they come in a bunch of different colors: amber, blue, red. Like I said, the 5000K white, the 6000K is what I have, and I have whatever the highest lumens are. So that's what it looks like with that. So if you guys do like the video, go ahead, hit like and subscribe. Like I said, I put out a bunch of different videos for my Challenger. My wife has a Jeep JKU Wrangler, and I have a 13 Dodge Ram 1500. So if you do like what you see, please subscribe. Thank you.